My name is Lisa, and I'm an office worker at a certain company. This time, I've decided to marry my longtime boyfriend, Noah. On this day filled with such happiness.
Hey, Lisa, we're going to become husband and wife, huh?
Yes, indeed, we're becoming life partners.
I like that way of saying it, partners.
Yeah, it's just my personal image, but when you say husband and wife, it seems like the roles are divided. But when you say partners, it feels like we can support each other, and I like that.
I get that. I really do. So, should I not introduce myself as husband Noah?
No, that's not what I mean. Just out of curiosity, what would you say instead?
Instead, maybe just partner Noah?
Somehow, that made it sound too businesslike and ruined the moment.
No, yeah, I felt the same as I was saying it. Sorry about that. Maybe it's fine to be partners at heart, but husband and wife in words?
That might be right. I'm sure our wedding vows will express that sentiment too.
Haha, definitely. What matters most is what's inside.
In this way, we always spend our time leisurely, filled with tranquility and happiness. My fiancé Noah is a serious and straightforward person, and I was attracted to those qualities. And while we have a meeting with both of our families in the coming days, I had a concern.
Hey Lisa, could you come over here for a sec?
What's up, sis? Eek! Ow, what the? A banana peel.
Oh, come on, Lisa, who still slips on bananas these days?
Really? Lisa has always been such a klutz.
Who would expect to step on a banana inside the house? Who set this up this time?
Haha, guilty as charged, I did. Wow, it feels good when things go according to plan like this.
Ellie might just have a talent for this kind of thing.
Really? Good job, Ellie. That was amusing.
My family has always loved playing pranks, and as the middle child, I was often the victim. They would alter the taste of my food, hide my textbooks, they always put me in trouble. I hadn't been in contact with them since I moved out, but I was worried that they might pull something at the upcoming meeting. And so, the day of the gathering arrived. Nice to meet you, I'm Lisa, Noah's fiancée. I'm looking forward to getting to know you better.
We've heard about you. Likewise, it's a pleasure.
We've been looking forward to this day. Likewise, dear.
Whoa, it's funny to see someone who slips on banana peels making a formal introduction.
Well, at least she didn't slip during the introduction.
Well, even Lisa wouldn't slip during an introduction. Hey.
What, banana?
What? Banana?
Dear, I have no idea what you're talking about.
My bad prediction came true, and I immediately found myself in an embarrassing situation, making the meeting with my in-laws quite awkward. And then, that night. I'm sorry, Noah, my family, their behavior was just.
Well, they're certainly a unique bunch. But you don't have anything to apologize for, right?
Well, maybe, but I feel bad for troubling your parents.
It's okay. It's okay. Even my father seemed to be joking around a bit. But I gotta admit, I was surprised when your sister tried to trick me.
What? She tried to trick you? Since then, I tried to decline as many invitations and calls from my family as I could. And finally, after a year, it was the day of mine and Noah's wedding.
Lisa, let's make today a great ceremony.
Yes, we've prepared a lot for this.
Hey, you too, I came as promised.
You're finally, wait, what's with that outfit?
What's the matter? Why so surprised?
We haven't even done anything yet. Why are you reacting like that?
No, what's the matter is not the question. Why are you dressed in funeral attire?
Don't they say marriage is the graveyard of life? So, it's kind of like a funeral, right?
Your father had this brilliant idea, so we just dressed appropriately.
Well, even so, that's...
Well, anyway, here's this, a condolence money envelope. Because it's a funeral.
And besides, I won't have to meet you again after this, right? Now we're totally cut off. You with your bad humor and a man who takes my adorable jokes seriously.
What? We're cut off.
You, Noah, won't even look my way when I tease you? So annoying. My sister and you are both dull, a perfect match.
We'll have to keep the energy up today. Otherwise, it's going to be a boring day.
We've prepared plenty of pranks. Look forward to them.
Saying that, the three of them barged into the venue, and as a result, our wedding was a complete mess. I decided to sever ties with my family after that. And then, several years later, I received a call from my estranged mother. Hello? What do you want, calling me after all this time?
What kind of attitude is that to your mother's call? You should be happy to talk after such a long time.
Ha. Well, whatever. What do you want?
Honestly, I'm the one who wants to sigh. Listen, Ellie has gotten engaged and is planning to have a wedding.
And?
So, we sent invitations to all the relatives, but everyone has marked their attendance as absent. So, you should attend the ceremony as her sister. I'm really upset, but I did send the invitation.
Of course I won't. We've been estranged for a long time, remember? And it can't be helped that everyone decided that way, so why don't you just give up?
Why won't you attend? I can't understand why you won't attend too.
Have you forgotten what you did at my wedding? Who would want to attend a wedding that was as chaotic as that? And aren't all the relatives thinking they'll be the victims this time?
What? It was just a playful prank. Why can't you understand that? Please, I beg you, convince the relatives. There will be nobody from the bride's side.
I refuse. You should just regret your actions. As I finished the call, Noah came over, so I explained the situation to him and we decided to carry out a certain plan. A few days later, my parents and Ellie came to our house.
What on earth did you guys do?
Because of you two, Ellie's engagement was broken off.
The wedding was supposed to be tomorrow. Why would you do something so terrible?
My condolences.
Don't mess around. What do you mean by condolences? It's unheard of to send wedding gifts with funeral money.
And you didn't even send it to our house, but to the home of the fiancé's parents. They were extremely angry, saying it's outrageous.
And then, in the process of explaining that, it came out that you attended your wedding in mourning clothes and gave funeral money. What are you going to do about it?
What about it, really? Isn't that just the truth?
Even so, getting back at us like this is cruel.
Through that fiancé, his parents also found out about it.
Then they said they wouldn't let their child marry such an outrageous person.
Well, your partner made a wise decision. At least he's a different breed than you guys.
What's wise about it? Because of you, my happiness is farther away now.
Right, you finally understand? The prank you guys pulled on me, this is what it's like.
What's wrong with you? You've been so unapologetic from the start.
You ruined the most important moment for your own sister.
How are you going to take responsibility for messing up my life?
My family was angry at the retaliation I made, conveniently forgetting their own actions. As I tried to argue back.
What are you talking about? We only did the same thing you did. You've now clearly understood what your prank was like, haven't you?
Even so, why did you have to do it at this timing?
The reason we went through with it wasn't because of the timing, but because it was a wedding. Our wedding was ruined. More than anything, I couldn't bear to see Lisa so sad.
What is that? So you just wanted to get back at us after all?
No, that's not it. We didn't want anyone else to go through the same thing. Your former fiancé would surely have suffered from your pranks as well.
His parents, your future children, their friends, everyone would have had a hard time. We wanted to stop that negative chain.
So what? Was there a reason it had to be a wedding? Because of this timing, I ended up losing my happiness.
Isn't it clear if you think about it? It was the timing when victims would be produced.
Mother so kindly taught us that, didn't she? So we sent the gift as a warning. Oh, it was a funeral gift, wasn't it?
Don't mess around. You knew what would happen if you sent a funeral gift.
If you sent it knowing that, then aren't you guys the offenders too?
Not at all. If you had the same sense as us, you would have accepted it with a laugh. But it didn't happen that way, meaning your sense wasn't accepted. Since he found out before getting married, your ex-fiance is probably grateful now.
Stop joking around. Why are you holding such a grudge? That was just a prank. The one who can't take it as a prank is the bad one.
That's a self-serving logic. Then the fiancé who didn't accept our funeral gift is in the wrong.
Why are you so obsessed with pranks? At least if you had the sense of TPO, this wouldn't have happened.
What? A prank is way better than being boring. You just don't understand this fun because you're no fun.
It's not about being fun or having a good sense of humor, it's a malicious prank.
There's no malice. I'm just trying to make it fun. The one who can't understand this fun is the one who's wrong.
Just as we were getting exasperated with Ellie and her parents who refused to acknowledge their own wrongdoings.
You shouldn't force others to find the same things amusing.
Everyone chose to be absent because they didn't want to celebrate people like you, didn't they?
Oh, if it isn't my father-in-law and mother-in-law.
Please help us. We're in a pinch right now.
Oh, I heard that we cut ties with Lisa. Was I mistaken?
Well, that's...
If so, you are all strangers to us. We have no obligation to help.
Don't say such things. Please help us.
I heard that the woman over there tried to seduce Noah. We definitely won't help such a disgraceful family.
Hey, Noah, I don't care anymore. Let's get married. It's okay. I'll make you much happier than being with her.
Don't mess around. Who said I would marry someone like you? Moreover, I'm here to protect Lisa. I'm here to protect her from mean people like you. There's no way I'd join your side.
Hey, isn't it enough? All three of you, please go home now.
No, no way. We can't just go home like this. I quit my job because I was aiming to be a housewife. At this rate, I'll become unemployed. I can't have that.
That's your fault for quitting your job on your own accord. Besides, if you don't want to be unemployed, just find another job, right?
That's not the point. We're being charged for the cancellation of the wedding.
It's all your fault that it turned out this way. You should pay for it.
We won't pay. This is a situation caused by your sense of values. It's self-inflicted. As I sharply dismissed my parents who were somehow trying to make us pay for the cancellation fee of the wedding.
Wait a minute. I can't let it go like that. I lost my fiancé and my job, and I might even end up in debt. All this happened because of your spirit sending ceremony. Don't you feel any responsibility?
If you're going to say that, I've been through a lot because of you guys. You guys could feel responsible for that too, couldn't you?
I told you, it was just a pleasant prank.
Don't hold a grudge over a prank among family forever.
As a result, you're causing trouble for us, too. You were laughing watching Lisa get hurt. Admit it, all you've done is harass us.
That's your opinion, isn't it? We don't think it was harassment. Don't keep bringing up what we did without any malice.
Then it's unfair to blame Lisa and the others who sent the spirit-sending ceremony without any malice.
We're also relieved that we cut ties with you guys. It's arrogant to believe that your opinion is always right without any doubt.
What? That applies to you guys too.
You should also not think that what you're saying is absolutely correct.
Then, this conversation is going nowhere, and we won't reach a resolution. But you know, my fiancé couldn't accept what you guys did. No one from the family was going to come to the wedding. That says it all.
Never appear in front of us again. Get out of here.
That's why. I can't back down like this.
If you insist on staying any longer, I'll call the police.
What, the police? Why? How?
How can you do that to your own flesh and blood?
You guys have done enough to warrant it. Be aware of your own actions.
So you're saying you don't care what happens to us?
Yes, exactly. Goodbye. Forever. And so, Ellie and her parents left with their shoulders down. They then tried to attack the ex-fiancé again but were rudely driven away, and had to pay the cancellation fee for the wedding, crying bitterly. Since the cost of the wedding was originally supposed to be covered by the ex-fiancé, the three of them ended up in debt to pay the cancellation fee. From there, the three started arguing about who would pay it off, and although it ended up being decided that all three would pay equally, Ellie had no intention of working. Therefore, her parents, who wanted her to work, and Ellie, who did not, began to argue, and eventually they would start arguing every time they met. Concerned that they wouldn't be able to make the debt payments, the parents tried to rely on relatives, but not only did no one cooperate, but they were even told to cut off their family ties. Thus, Ellie and her parents ended up living a life that was both financially and mentally poor, arguing almost every day. As for our family...
Oh, this brings back memories.
Look, Lisa, this is a picture of Noah when he was little.
Wow, little Noah, so cute.
Look, this is kind of ticklish and embarrassing.
And here, this is the photo when he wet the bed.
Noah, you look really down.
I remember this. It was quite a large amount.
Hey, what are you showing her?
Oh, come on, this is still cute, isn't it?
Mother, we also had a picture of him falling into a paddy field, didn't we?
Oh, I'm interested in that.
You don't need to be interested. Mother, I'm confiscating that album.
Oh dear. Then shall we first look at this collection of embarrassing moments?
Oh, that seems more intriguing.
Ah, is that from when he suddenly started talking about his past life?
That's even worse. Besides, I thought that was sealed away. Why is it still here?
Well, to put it in Noah's terms, maybe it's like I am Death Guy who broke the seal.
No, no. Isn't it the fallen angel who touched the forbidden books?
No, it's the transcender who crossed the eternal time. The point is the repetition of the word super.
Huh, Noah, you used to be like that?
Hey, mother, father, you set me up, didn't you?
No, you just blew yourself up on your own, didn't you?
Since then, we started to occasionally visit my in-laws' house like this. We dropped in this day because my mother-in-law said she found something interesting, and it was refreshing to learn about Noah when he was small. As we looked through the old album, we all indulged in the memories of that time. I'm sure this is the same as what Noah would call the eternal something. While thinking that one day I'd like to create an album titled Memories Beyond Time, we, everyone but Noah, spent peaceful times.